Every organization sits atop a mountain of data, and virtually no one knows what's inside it or whether this data is adequately secured. The potential of an attack, inadvertent exposure, and compliance violations looms in every data manager's mind. Seamlessly deployed as a virtual appliance, DataGravity provides timely intelligence to secure and protect your entire virtualized data infrastructure. With DataGravity, you define policies to automatically discover the data that is valuable to you, detect anomalous user access behaviors, and defend your data against careless exposure, data loss, malicious users, ransomware, and regulatory non-compliance. The DataGravity for Virtualization solution provides you with a 360-degree view of your data. By analyzing and monitoring all files within each virtual machine, DataGravity provides insight into the sensitive data lurking inside. For example, the files found here contain credit card numbers, a clear violation of the PCI standard that can result in punitive fines. DataGravity identifies these files, where they're located, and who owns them, and using the file previewer, you can understand what caused each file to be flagged. For every file in the system, detailed information is provided: when it was created, when it was last modified, and even its unique SHA-1 and MD5 fingerprints. By knowing all of the users that have accessed this file, you can assess the risk of exposure and take appropriate actions. DataGravity tracks and records data access to all files and by all users across all virtual machines. For example, perhaps HR needs a report identifying all files that a departing employee has accessed in the past month. Using powerful filtering tools, you can choose a user, the types of activities you're looking for, and a date range to quickly produce this information and export it for reporting purposes. DataGravity audit trails can help you prepare for compliance audits, forensically analyze a data breach, and assess the scope of a ransomware attack. A key feature of the DataGravity for Virtualization solution is the ability to define data security and governance policies specific to your environment and proactively monitor adherence to these policies. For example, by creating an insight profile to expose HIPAA identifiers, you can be notified when files of concern are newly created or modified. Here is a policy that includes HIPAA identifiers that are considered personally identifiable information. A built-in editor is also provided to create tags specific to your business. For example, customer account numbers, student IDs, internal classification codes, and intellectual property indicators. DataGravity intelligence alerts are also important for monitoring suspicious user behaviors. By creating an intelligence alert, you can create a policy to be notified whenever a user generates excessive file activity, often indicative of rogue user activity, a malicious program, or a ransomware attack. Alerts can also be targeted at specific users and specific virtual machines. For example, anytime these users delete more than 50 files in an hour, whether it's accidental or malicious, you will be notified. With DataGravity, you can rapidly respond and recover from damaging events. By proactively creating and cataloging snapshots of your virtual machines, DataGravity provides visibility into all modified and deleted files, as well as who made these changes. With the click of a button, you can preview prior file versions and restore them back into the running virtual machine. In the case of a ransomware attack or malicious deletion of files, DataGravity helps you quickly assess the extent of damage, come up with a response plan, and rapidly recover to a prior state. Reduce your risk profile by reducing the amount of information you store. DataGravity helps you define and enforce retention and deletion policies by providing visibility into your data's key demographics. With DataGravity, understanding the space consumed and file count of each virtual machine is easy. You can quickly identify the users consuming the most space and who are your most active users. By identifying dormant data, DataGravity provides visibility into files being stored beyond their useful life. For example, files that have not been accessed in over a year. With filtering, you can determine what kind of files these are, which files are consuming the most space, and who is hoarding this data, and then take corrective action. DataGravity for Virtualization is the only data security solution designed to protect your data in the place where it lives, embedded within your virtualized environment. Secure and protect your most valuable assets with DataGravity.